liberal tears gun oil because America.
Hey guys, Stag, Wolf and Stag Wastelanders back again. It's my second in the car video after doing a bunch of my videos. So we're still keeping an eye on everything going on with the election. We're still keeping our heads up, even though we're frustrated and we're stressed out, we're tired of it. We're trying to keep our heads up, and we're trying to keep focused on everything going on. It's not that difficult for us to understand, but it is at the same time. We got to remind ourselves that there are legal processes to go through, right? So that's what we're trying to keep a focus on. That we're trying to let the president do his legal process and get his due diligence done. His lawyers are right on top of it. We do have the evidence. The evidence has been coming out, but a lot of that, it all depends on everything going on. I know it's disheartening. I know it's hard for people to try to wrap their heads around that. How can somebody have 74 million votes, but yet they didn't have hardly anybody turn out to their rallies, right? That's kind of hard for me to understand. How can there be states that have 110% voter turnout? You know, 110% of their population, well, it makes no sense. Same with 101 and 105, and none of that stuff is adding up in my head. And I'm not the greatest at math. I mean, I used to have to do it in my everyday job. I used to have to use math all the time and figure things out, but it doesn't make no sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry for that, for the grammar Nazis out there that are probably going to come after me, but it makes no sense. It makes no sense how you can stop voting or stop counting at 2 a.m. and at 4 a.m. magically have, 100,000, just the right amount of ballots needed to come back, and they're all 100% for one candidate. How military ballots can be found in a trash can or in a dumpster. How one guy can actually film himself burning 88 ballots for the president and saying F Trump and lighting them on fire. You know, how people can show up to the polls to vote in person for the president and be told that they already voted. That's not possible. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I know I probably shouldn't comment on it, but I really don't care. We're really, it's hard for me to understand right now, and it's really disheartening, and it really bothers me. But I can't give up hope that something good won't come out of this. So I want you guys to understand that every day that we see this stuff going through and going on, we need to keep hope that everything's going to be all right, that everything will work out. I don't trust hardly anything. I trust but verify. But things are looking more and more difficult to see every day. You see things and you're just like, what's going on? And I know I'm there. I'm fully with you guys. This probably isn't going to be a quick video, guys, so bear with me, all right? Because you guys know I get a little long-winded on things, and I just go off on it, and I don't care. But a lot of the stuff going on right now, it bothers me. I'm seeing, like, we had the highest black voter turnout for the president, for any Republican, honestly. And yet, how can the other side claim that they had all the voters, for the black voters? They didn't. It makes no sense. It's statistically improbable for what they're saying. And then you have the Latino vote. Well, they turned out in droves for the president. Once again, they're being told, now they're being discouraged and said, oh, well, you don't count, or Cubans aren't Latino, so they don't count. It makes no sense to me. But again, that's how the left does things. They change the definition of words, they change things that matter. And then they make these comments and they make these statements. We have a sitting Congresswoman, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, making a list of Trump supporters, along with people that were in the Obama administration. And it tells me that things are, it tells me the kind of people they are, the character, their content, their character. To be doing things like that, it just tells me some things. And so, to see this stuff happening in my country, where that's the kind of stuff that goes on in a third world country, that's the kind of stuff that makes no sense, you know what I mean? It makes no sense to me to have it in a constitutional republic and to be allowed on Twitter where they're making lists of us. Once again, I ask, how the hell is that even right? Now, my family didn't fight against Nazism to have, or democratic national socialism, and that's what this is. This is the kind of tactics that the Democratic National Socialist Workers' Party of Germany did. It's the kind of stuff that Chairman Mao Zedong did. It's the kind of stuff that Joseph Stalin did. These are the kind of things that these people did. Socialists, all of them did. It makes no sense to me that a congresswoman, a sitting American congresswoman, is allowed to do this kind of stuff, and people that work within, or used to work within the administration before the 45th president, Donald J. Trump, are getting away with doing this stuff. I don't understand it. I don't understand how we can allow this, and how we as Americans are going to allow this. We should be calling for her to be arrested right now. We should be calling for her to be removed from office right now. Those comments are dangerous to our republic, and they're dangerous to us. And it should make everyone who supports the president worried. It should tell you guys that we're in a bad way. If we have a sitting congresswoman calling to make lists, remember what happened in Nazi Germany when they made lists, right? I mean, we remember what happened in Nazi Germany. We remember what happened in communist Russia or Soviet Russia and communist China, and that makes me concerned. But it shows what they're going to do. I mean, even the so-called vice presidential-elect Kamala Harris said that if you supported Trump, we're coming after you, and we'll never let you forget that crime. And we're going to put in, they're saying that they're going to put in laws to come after us and arrest us. It's just, it makes me wonder, if we had done this, if we had said some stuff like this, they'd be calling for our heads right now, right? They'd be calling for us to be in prison, and rightfully so. So why aren't they being called out on it? We need to call them out. We need to call out anyone, and we need to ask that she be removed from her position. I don't care if she was elected duly. She needs to be removed from her position, because I guarantee this is what they're going to do. Kamala Harris calling for it, saying that they're going to come after anyone who voted for Trump, and they're going to punish us. Well, how are they going to punish us for doing what is our right to do? What we're covered under the Constitution? But yet they're saying that they're going to change that law, and they're going to change the Constitution, they're going to make laws to come after us? It sounds like something a totalitarian would do, doesn't it? It sounds like something that criminals would do, doesn't it? It sounds like things that shouldn't be done. I'm going to have to let you guys go here, but this has been Stag, the Wolf and Stag Wastelanders, and I'll see you in the wasteland. Hey guys, Stag, Wolf and Stag Wastelanders. I just wanted to come out here and take a moment to talk to you guys while I'm out here in the wasteland and mention that we have a Patreon account. I'm sure you guys have seen me post about it plenty and seen myself and Wolfen all over social media. But we wanted to let you guys know that we have set up a Patreon account. where you'll be able to go over and see exclusive videos from us, behind the scenes, things like that. Every bit helps us film and helps us create better and better videos as we go on. So if you guys could find it in your hearts to go over there and become a Patreon or a patron, we'd really appreciate it. For $5 a month, you can get the basic entry package, and it goes all the way up to $100 a month, where you'll get to see exclusive behind the scenes videos. You guys will get to see plenty of what we do and how we're doing it out here. So if you guys wouldn't mind, head over to Patreon. The link will be in the description below me, and it'll also be in the first pinned comment. If you don't feel like being a Patreon or a patron, perhaps maybe you guys could consider just donating to us directly on PayPal. That link will be in the description below. Also, if you really like what you're seeing, go ahead and share out our videos, comment, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon that should be somewhere down here, and you'll get notified whenever we do new videos. We're trying to make this a full-time thing, guys, and we can only do that with your help. If you guys could share out our videos, like, subscribe, tell your friends about us, and even visit us on our social media. We're at Wolf and Stag Wastelanders over on Twitter, and I probably butchered that. But we're also over on Parler. So if you guys want to come out and talk to us directly, you feel free to do that. All of our social media will be posted down below. We also have a Facebook and an Instagram account. So if you guys could find it in your hearts to donate to us and help us continue this going, please visit the PayPal link below and the Patreon link below. Everything will be in the description and in the first pinned comment. So thank you guys again, and this has been Stag with Wolf and Stag Wastelanders. Be safe out in the wasteland.